was your message to him?
That I was there for him. So unfortunate, very unfortunate for the man first, and the teammate second. A guy that has endeared himself to this franchise, has always tried to uplift those and really just teach the younger guys that are coming in. You got to think with a guy as deep as he is in his tenure, it's bigger than the game and why he's still playing. And his pursuit has been to be his best self, but really be the best teammate he can be, and serve everyone he can. And so I know the man, the conversations that we've been afforded to have, and it's unfortunate, but it was just a moment, knowing that God has his hands on him, and he's battle tested. He's experienced some of these things once before, and God has saw it through for him, and I think it's just another pit stop for him where I know he's going to come back stronger from it. A better man, better player, whatever he chooses to do and be, I know he'll be better from it, and I know his energy and enthusiasm will reign on as we continue to play the course of the season.
JJ, real quick, speaking of adversity, the team has experienced adversity in different games and attributes and stuff like that. How important is perseverance for this team to continue going strong?
It's very important. I think it's very important. It's very important in anything that you do, especially when you set out to do something as a group. You know you're going to have different things in your way. You're going to have different things you have to overcome. But a lot of the times it's about how you come together. And I know there's a point, where you have to have those moments where you can reflect and really process and have a pit stop where you can kind of tune up everything you need to tune up, assess where you need to improve and get better. And I just think that the more often than not we can have those moments for us and be critical of ourselves and have some humility about our approach to the game, we're going to continue to grow.
Jalen, describe what you saw from 26 today and what your O-line did to open up holes like the size of, clouds were parting.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. He's a hell of a player, and I said that. I said that after the Jacksonville game, and how blessed he is to do some of the things he's capable of, and you accompany that. When you accompany an issue with other issues, you become a problem. And then I think we've got a lot of talent on our team, but I think we're a force when we're all together, and I think that's evident out there when we can find our rhythm and how we play and feed off of one another. And he set the tone for us, especially at the end. I think even these last few weeks, we've had some of those games where they've kind of played out different as the course of the game. But you think about these 4-minute situations where he takes it over, And I think back to, and I told Saquon this, I think back to moments where we may have lost a game in the past, or maybe mismanaged a 4-minute situation where he's truly making things easier for us when it comes to how we handle 4-minute situations because of his capabilities, even with a loaded box, being able to hit a home run. So it's a big-time play from him.
Speaking of Saquon, tonight he set an NFL record. He has the most yards from scrimmage in the first 11 games with a new team, 1702. For yourself, though, having to shoulder so much of the running game of the past years, you mentally, what does that give you, knowing that you got a guy, honestly, to turn it, you can hand it that guy 20 times, and it doesn't, have the wear and tear on you. You don't have to shoulder the load.
I think it gives me some time on the back end. But he's a hell of a player. I think we're fortunate. I know we're fortunate to have him. I'm fortunate to have him. He's playing his tail off, and he's having fun. And I think that's the winning is the most important thing. It's probably the second most important thing. But it's relative. But the different he just added a new dimension for us, and we just have to continue to build off of that. I think just continue to build.
With
Jalen,
you guys Thanksgiving coming up this Thursday. What are you most thankful for this year?
Yeah, I'm thankful for just the opportunity to do what I do, and really just, my health, my family, being present, enjoying these moments, being able to travel to L.A., travel out west and play this game, and to be able to learn and grow throughout every moment. I think there are a ton of teachable moments in life. It's part of the reason why, I chose this game is because of the things that it can teach you. And there's a thrill in not being satisfied in all those different experiences. And there's this joy of success in it as well. And being able to learn from all of those moments, become a better man, become a better player, leader. I'm thankful for that.
With you guys running more since the bye, how important is it that in the pass game you guys are still getting explosive plays?
It's important. Obviously, being able to play complementary football, that's important. Being able to be efficient is important. And obviously, we have a multiple of ways that we can attack teams and do things. And so, I think that it'll hit at some point in terms of when we're asked to do some of these certain things. But, duty hasn't called for some of those moments yet. So when it does, I have confidence that we'll be ready for it.
This was the point of this season last year with things started to turn. How much better do you feel about the situation you're placed this year right now?
We're still growing. I say, in terms of my mentality, it's no different than trying to get better. I'm not satisfied. We're not satisfied. I wasn't satisfied in the past. I'm not satisfied now. And I think we have last year to learn from players and coaches and how we approach certain situations. But now it's a day-by-day grind, I'm not going to get too high, get too low. We're going to appreciate the moment. We're going to look at what we did and what we were able to accomplish, and then we're going to look at how we can be better at it. And I think if, I've said it before, being able to learn from our mistakes, we can't be foolish and not do that.
Jay, talking to two more.
He took went over 100 yards again, Jalen. What stands out about the season that he's had?
It's just showing up. You're showing up, and I think we're all playing complimentary ball and all the different things we're able to do offensively. It's a hell of a game from him, being able to show up in some of those moments, and to be able to go out there and do that without, our guy, Devontae Smith, and who we missed. But everybody's just showing up and taking advantage of the opportunities. And AJ made some hell of a plays, made a great move in open field, and he's doing what he does.
Last one, Zach.
A big message from you last week was finishing in the red zone. After those 2 heroic drives, how important was that touchdown before the half?
It was important. I still kind of snip at the bid of the other 2 opportunities we had. Just gotta take advantage of those. Early in the game, you score twice. It changes the dynamic of the game, I think, earlier. And then just finishing in the red zone, making some plays. In that third down, I think we had offsetting penalties when we could have avoided that. And so just some of those different things where we can be better from, we can learn from. And as we continue to build, I think I ended off with this. You kind of bring things into perspective, as the course of a season goes. And, we've kind of been here before, in a sense of, just kind of putting ourselves in a position and want to continue to build. But ultimately, it's about how you build. And I don't believe in momentum. I don't think it's real. I think it can begin and end at any moment. And we have to make sure that we're not relying on that facade of momentum, just growing and challenging ourselves to grow every day, holding each other accountable in that, having those conversations we need to have, because we're not a finished product. We're nowhere near a finished product, and there's so much more out there for us to go out there and do. And so there's no sense of satisfaction. It's great to go out there and play with confidence, feed off of one another. That's what team is about. Team is about the group of individuals that come together to achieve a common goal, and understanding the sacrifices that come with that. But we're not satisfied.
Thanks, Jalen.